The greatest lyrics I ever read. They surpass anything I ever saw on paper. They're also extremely important as spoken material too. You know, like some written stuff doesn't come off when you read it out loud, but that stuff was all designed to sound. I think it does sound. I really like the underlying intention of the whole thing too. There's an awful lot of music in that album. I don't think you should put the whole emphasis on the words. And when you say you listened to it the first time, you thought it was all jamming. It's not. The night they recorded those tracks, the group went in, and they were so well rehearsed. They cut 20 of them in the 1 5-hour session. And they did some of the songs 5 times in a row. I swear to God, I couldn't tell the difference between any of them. He's sitting back there saying, no, I'll make them do it again. Because he gave each one of them those parts. And they practiced those things over and over again at the house, so like 14 hours a day, trying to learn how to play this crazy guitar part against a bass line that's in a different key, different time signature, and different everything else happening over here. It's really a monumental piece of work.
I don't think it should be, reloaded. You know what I mean?
I don't think people really want to listen to that at all. I think they really listen to something that would be easier to assimilate. I don't think they want to open themselves up to a new experience. They want to make sure that everything that they've already experienced has been safely classified away into little boxes. And anything that's as extraordinary as the Trout Mask album, most of the people that come into contact with it find it easier to dismiss it than to try and really figure out what it is that's been done there.
The doors are put in from the outside, or
things have changed very slightly to the better for new music, but not enough to be dangerous. They still would just as soon be entertained by whatever they buy for music, rather than exploring some new realm. Because when you get down to it, people are very poorly equipped to comprehend new anything. The general public, the minute something weird happens, the first thing they wait for is somebody important to explain it to them. So they can say, oh, so that's what it was, like flying saucers fly over the United States, and some guy in the government says it was swamp gas. And then everybody says, yes, I guess that's what it was, and then that,
when the shot from Rosen comes out of the 44 and shoots it and his pants fall off.
You see, most of the people who buy records and the whole music listening public, as differentiated from all the old people who categorically reject music as a necessary function of the human body, all the ones who are involved to whatever extent in the appreciation of music today seem to forget that music is the work of one, like if it's written music, some guy's composition. It's an expression of that man's personality and his relationship to the environment that he produced the music in, and also some computation of his whole educational background and all the sociological things that happened to him on the way up. Okay?
Yeah.
But they don't compute that. They just listen to it for what it is when they hear it on the record player. Like for instance, they listen to Trout Mask Replica and they don't hear any major or minor chords in the first 4 bars, and they say, I don't understand it. Well, they don't stop and think, now how did he ever do that? How did somebody ever manage to make a record that sounded like that? And what does it sound like anyway?
It sounds like nothing else, in fact.
I think it's really unique.
Yeah.
It's the first really new piece of music to come out of the pop medium.
Sounds freak out.